Okay, so I am up on the roof. This particular roof is a 3-tab asphalt shingle. I estimate this roof to be 17 to 18 years old. I should say 17 to 20 years old. And it's like a 25-year shingle. So, and depending on if it gets a lot of shade and there's moss buildup, that can affect the lifespan. So on the back side here, there is not a lot of sun. So you can see, because there isn't a lot of sun, you have a lot of moss, um, algae staining. So that's why this side looks a lot darker than this side, because this side's getting some sun. So, but yeah, it's so it's okay for now. I mean, it is nearing the end of its serviceable life. And you can tell, it's interesting because the moss buildup does affect the drainage, and it can damage the shingles, but also too much sun can dry out the asphalt. So, but you can see on this side, the granule loss. You can see it's like little pock marks everywhere, and that's just the granules that are embedded in the asphalt shingle are falling off. So that's a sign of its age. They haven't started cracking just yet. See, this sort of thing happens too, where they sort of detach from one another. It's not too bad. But see, like here, that asphalt dries out and then they start to detach from one another. And because there's like an asphalt strip underneath that holds them together once they're installed. And so once that dries out and the corners start popping up, see, like that corner popped up with very little force, then the wind can start breaking them off and stuff as they get brittle. So yeah, so it's getting up there in age. Also, there was no drip, or there was no ice and water shield along the first course. So you could actually see when I pulled back, when I went up the ladder and I pulled back this shingle. I don't know if I can show you. I have no idea if you can see this, but under here on the front anyways, you could see the roof sheathing. So I wouldn't worry about that now. Just when the roof is replaced, make sure that you have the ice and water shield installed. So the flashing around this chimney has seen better days. It's all cracked, and especially back here in this area with the moss building up, you can see that there was probably a leak inside, and I'll see when I get in the attic. But anytime you see a bunch of layers of different caulking and roof tar, that's just a sign that someone was chasing a leak. So actually, first they sealed it with silicone, then they put roofing tar over top of it another time. But the roofing tar, as you can see, doesn't stick to the silicone. So, and from the looks of it, I can't tell, there might not be any counter flashing. So maybe for now I would maybe just sort of reseal it like they did with some roofing tar or some caulking. But then when the roof is replaced, it's going to need to be a new flashing with step flashing and proper counter flashing. So there's that. Let's see some more moss building up back here, and a little bit of cracking on the top here. Not terrible, but you do want to seal that up for sure. Otherwise it's just going to get worse. But But yeah, that's gonna do it.